Hey everybody, Dan here with Pain Free You. Today I wanted to talk about this concept because I see it all the time. Don't let your imagination run the show. All right. So, relax, breathe. It's getting chilly. Thought it was a little warmer than this, so I'll probably make this a quicker video. But I hope everybody's well. Relax the body, slow your breath. Sometimes slowing everything is a good thing. Slow your speaking, slow your breathing, slow your movements a little bit. No need to rush. So don't let your imagination run the show. And what I mean by that is we can get a symptom. It can be scary. It's like, what the heck is that? And before you know it, your imagination is launching into every possible thing that you have ever heard of, medically disease-based, neurological symptoms, you name it. And probably at least once a week, I have people self-diagnosing themselves with MS. And self-diagnosis based on your imaginary belief of what may be going on is a really good way to scare the crap out of yourselves. It's not a really good way to calm the fears in your brain. So, instead of letting your imagination run its course, if the symptom feels catastrophic, like I need to go to the emergency room immediately, then do that, right? Can't breathe, heart pain, right? Something significant, major infections. If you have fallen and there's a really strong pain, go rule out fractures. There are certain things that warrant medical attention. But then once you've gotten the clearance and the doctor's like, yeah, I'm not concerned, there's nothing horrible or catastrophic or critical going on, then you rule in a mind-body reason. Okay, new pain. Did I do anything? Did I fall? Did I twist? Did I lift? Whatever. But there are assessments. Chapter 6 in my book, there's a full assessment. If you go to isthispdp.com, there's a pain test link, but right below that there's a bunch of questions. And a lot of people can't seem to find that, but just right below the link for the pain test is a whole series of questions. It's not a quiz, it's not, just answer the questions. The more true answers you have, the more certain you can be, but even just one of them says this is a mind-body condition. So instead of letting your imagination run the show and terrify you, rule out anything significant, life-threatening, and then rule in the mind-body reason for your symptoms. And if it says this is a mind-body condition, make the big decision and go, okay, that's what it is. I don't have to panic. I don't have to let my imagination run into every possible known and unknown disease available. So don't let your imagination run the show. I mean, if you are really good at creating all this crazy imaginary stuff, go write a horror movie script. But don't star in it. Because most of the stuff that's chronic that we're dealing with is not life-threatening. Most of the stuff that I come across are conditions that are caused by perceived danger, stress, life chaos, all that kind of stuff. But rule out the life-threatening and then rule this stuff in. And then you can rest easy because it's a proven process. My assessments are based on the work of many of the medical doctors in the mind-body space, Dr. Howard Schubner and his associates. And so, it's pretty formulaic. Stick with the formula, stick with the process. Try not to let your imagination terrify you. Because if we've got any amount of health anxiety or we've seen or experienced personally some health challenges, it's really easy to say, oh my goodness, that's going to happen to me. So stick with the process. Rule out anything life-threatening. If it feels imminent, like I'm going to die right now, go to the hospital. 911, do it. right? Let's have them give you the clean bill of health and send you home, right? Don't assume everything is TMS. But almost never do I have somebody go, I thought it was TMS and it was this. Almost always it's the other way around. I thought I was dying, but come to find out it's just a mind-body thing. So follow the process. Don't terrify yourself with your own imagination. Rule in the mind-body process. And if that's what it says, then make the decision to accept that so that you can begin to teach this overactive brain and imagination that we're actually okay. And that's how you get better. So I love you folks. I'm going to wrap this up. It's getting a little bit chilly. And I've got a group coaching call starting in a few minutes. My Wednesday night call. So I will see you folks soon. Love you, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. See ya.